I absolutely love to read. I will tell you about the elements of a story. Let's go.
So you can see my was recorded.
I absolutely love to read. I will tell you about the elements of a story.
And I'm going to save it.
Let's
Now, let's say I want to add another scene. So here we go. It's optional if you want to add a background. Say I wanted all my slides to have the dark background. That's fine. I want to go back to my animations. I'll go to build. I'm just going to go straight into talking about these elements of a story. And see, they give it to us right here in our animations. And I'm going to have this little cartoony guy do some explaining for us. So I'm going to put the pencil here because we're going to circle. I'm going to get fancy. I like purple, so I'm going to use my purple crayon. And I'm going to... Oh, that was too thick. So I'm going to undo right here. So we're going to cancel that change. I'm going to go back. And I'm going to get my purple crayon. And I'm going to make it a little skinnier. That was really thick. There we go. How about this one? There we go. That's much better. Exposition. Then I'm going to save that change that I made. There we go. Now, if you don't want to make a voice and you want it to type, you can type the explanation. And I can type here and say exposition is what starts the story. And so, say you can get as fancy as you want to. And I'm going to do a little thought bubble here. And I'm going to type in the thought bubble by making this little type here. He's going to say, interesting beginning. Oops. Interesting. He's going to say, interesting. There we go. I'm just going to put it like that. And now I'm going to go and add another one. Another part to my story. Let me go to build. I'm going to keep my background dark, because that's what I want. Let me add this little chart here that tells us the different parts of the story. Now, you guessed it. Now I'm going to talk about the rising action. I'm going to get my little pencil here. And this time I'm going to get little Moby right there. I like Moby because he's writing. And I'm going to draw. And this time I'm going to get my pencil and I'm going to, let's say I'm going to underline. Or maybe I'm going to draw a box around it. There we go. I'm going to do a box. I'm going to save that. And I'm going to type what it is. The rising action is the series of events. Oh, I ran out of room. So if I run out of space, I can just get another one and type some more. Series of events that lead up to the climax. There we go. So now I just explained rising action. Now I'm going to go to the next one, and you get what I'm doing? What am I going to do next? I'm going to talk about the next thing. Some people wanted to do examples from stories that they know and kind of put examples of what part of the story is the resolution, the rising action, the falling action, all of that. So you really have the freedom to do it the way you really want to do it. I'm going to move him over here this time. And I'm just having fun with it. Now we're going to do the I don't want the climax there. I don't want the pencil there. I want the pencil on right there. So now we have that one. And then say I wanted to go back and... Oh! Hold on. Where'd that dude come from? Get out of there. So I'm going to click. I go up to delete. I made a mistake, so I took that out. Now I'm going back to draw. My handy dandy purple. And I'm going to... There we go. I drew like a little squiggly around climax. I'm going to save. And then maybe this time I want to add my voice. Here we go. I'm going to add my voice. Ooh, how interesting. Now we're at the climax. That's when the story is exciting. It had reached its most exciting point. The part of the story we've all been waiting for. From here, it goes down. Now, you just keep adding until you've explained all of the different elements of a story. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some people threw in extra ones and they talked about the plot, the character, but I just really gave room for you to be creative and show me that you know how to explain the elements of a story. So hopefully this is a fun way for you. And now you better understand how to make your movie. When you're finished, I suggest you go to preview right here. Click preview, and it will let you watch your movie. Mine isn't finished, but this is a start.
I absolutely love to read. I will tell you about the elements of a story. Let's go.
My voice. Ooh, how interesting. Now we're at the climax. That's when the story is exciting. It had reached its most exciting point. The part of the story we've all been waiting for. From here, it goes down.
Celebrate this.
There you go. So, of course, yours will be completed all the way to the end. And then you can show that you're finished. So, now I'm going to save. Maybe I want to do some more work in there. So, my work is now saved. And then you just submit it. And that's it. Take a snip and put it in the Dropbox. And that just tells me, hey, I finished it. You can go look at it. I'll grade it inside of Brainpop and give you a comment, some feedback. Let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully, this has helped.